It has been a few months since my last full day of eating, which was my first full day of eating, and it's been highly requested to do another one. But today I am in a damn hurry. So I need to make the meals as quickly as I can and as efficiently as I can while still hitting my protein and fiber goals, as well as my calorie goals to stay in a deficit. So today we are going to do a full day of eating while eating in a calorie deficit under 2,300 calories. The goal of each meal is to be able to prep it in under 15 minutes and have a good amount of protein throughout the day. We will be eating 5 meals. They won't be the most elegant meals, but they will be meals that you can make in a pinch that will still fill you up and keep you going throughout the day. My name is Nick. I have my master's in exercise physiology, and I make anabolic recipes and I make videos just like these. So if you're into that kind of thing, like this video and subscribe to the channel. I'm ready if you are. So let's get into it. Our first meal we have is stupid simple. It's actually a play on when I did the Anabar video and I was showing you that you can have a snack for 270 calories that's still delicious. Because what I used to do was I used to have milk with this puffed rice and protein powder. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. You get a decent volume out of it. And I'm not one that's too hungry in the morning. So this is a perfect thing for someone that just needs something on the go, super quick, and has 40 grams of protein. I have 2% Fairlife milk here, which has 13 grams of protein for every cup. You can get fat-free, which would I think save you 40 or 60 calories on this recipe, but I only have 2%, so that's what we're gonna use. It's calories in, calories out. We're gonna make it work. We start with 360 grams of milk, and then we're gonna go with 25 grams of protein. And just like the good old double scoop protein shake days, we're gonna mix this bad boy up. This puffed rice cereal should be in any local store that you're at, and the great thing about it is it only has 60 calories per serving, and it's kind of a play on the Honey Smacks or Golden Crisps or whatever those are called at the store, except they're not coated in sugar. So we're gonna go with a serving and a half of this, which is about 25 to 26 grams. All right, cereal's weighed out. Our milk and protein mixture is done. And it was either I went with a humongous bowl or a smaller bowl, and I'll have to pour the rest of the milk in a second so this doesn't go everywhere. Hold on, I might get it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So I'm gonna wanna eat this real quick. Let's go over the macros for this meal. We have 368 calories, 40 protein, 32 carb, and 8 fat. 40 grams of protein, 370 calories, with a decent amount of volume, especially for breakfast. So I'm gonna go eat this, and I will be back in a couple hours for either the snack or lunch. I don't know what I want yet, but we'll figure it out when we get there. Okay, bye. We are on to meal number 2, and this is a great learning experience. Why, you ask? Well, because I was part of a hit and run last night because I walked out to my car and it's pretty much looks like it's totaled. And now I kind of had to switch up my meals. I was gonna eat what I was gonna eat for my next meal now. But since I had to go through calling everyone and figuring all this stuff out, I don't have very much time. And so what I wanna do is eat a quick snack and get my behind to the gym. And this is a good learning lesson because if you know what you're going to eat for the day, it's going to be much easier for you to stay on track, because I can guarantee you, after what just happened to my blue baby girl, I would be binging on some Taco Bell or something that's not very healthy. But I'm going to stay on my game because I know what I'm supposed to be eating today, and it's right here in front of me. It's at the house and it's ready to go. Speaking of, if you want to support the channel, get a custom plan from me, do a nice little 30-minute consult, buy the Power 13 cookbook. That would really help, because I'm probably gonna have to buy a new car soon. But regardless, let's get into our snack. First, we have a Kirkland Protein Bar. This protein bar has 170 calories and 22 grams of protein. Doesn't taste the best. It is good still, but it's not great. However, for 170 calories, I don't think you could beat it, especially when you pair it with a whole pound of strawberries. If you guys didn't know, strawberries are a great source of fiber and have barely any calories in them for the amount of volume you get. For a whole pound of strawberries, we're looking at about 145 calories and 9 grams of fiber. So you get to eat a whole pound of strawberries, which should keep you satiated, and a protein bar for a total of about 300 calories. Let's actually get the total macros on it. This meal is 313 calories, 25 protein, 56 carb, and 5 fat. And am I worried about this meal only having 22 grams of protein? Absolutely not. There's still 3 meals left in the day. I already had 40 grams at breakfast, and it's very easy for me to get protein in, and I will show you that later on in the day. So I'm gonna scarf this down and try to edit this clip while I'm waiting to go to the gym, and I will see you back for our post-workout meal. We are back for meal number 3, and you better believe I am still making a protein ice cream today because it takes 10 minutes. So no matter what kind of hurry I am in, I will always make a protein ice cream unless it is literally below 0 outside, because then I am shivering. However, today, and you could choose, there's so many protein ice creams you can make. Today, I am making my white chocolate peanut butter cup ice cream, protein ice cream, milkshake, whatever you wanna call it, from the Power 13 cookbook. The actual recipe is only in the Power 13 cookbook, so if you do wanna make it, you will have to purchase it, but it does help support the channel and it supports me as well. And I also made 2 other recipes in there as well, my Buffalo Ranch chicken sandwich and my pizza bread, all of which are delicious. And this recipe is going to take about 10 minutes to make, super simple, super filling, and this is the first meal of the day that is really gonna be satiating for me, and I've been fine the whole day. Now I'm pretty hungry, so I'm ready for this. So I'm gonna whip this together, not say too much, and I will see you back when I show you how thick we're looking. It has been exactly 10 minutes and our milkshake is done. And for demonstration purposes, because I usually eat it right out of the Ninja, I will pour it into our glass here, and you tell me if it looks like a nice thick milkshake to you. The Cream King don't miss. So we have about 5 cups here. I can't even fit it all in this mug. And we can't forget, when I make anything with peanut butter, as you probably saw with my peanut butter cookie dough that I posted last week, I always use the real thing. I use some of the lower calorie version, and then I use some of the real high calorie version because I want the real peanut butter notes to be in there. So not only will we have some on top, we're going to have some inside the milkshake itself. Now I'll let you know the macros here in a minute. I'm using 2% milk, and I didn't put in the Reese's peanut butter cups, so we're saving about 100 calories overall. If I could have went and got 2 thins at the store, I would have. I just didn't want to have a whole pack in here. I'm already working on my next cream, which should be out, if not in a few days, next week. So I can't have that whole pack of Reese's thins in here if I'm not going to use them. The best part about it is, believe it or not, I can't remember all of the recipes I do by heart. So I went right to the Power 13 cookbook. I read the instructions verbatim. I wrote them myself. Super simple to follow. And I'm getting the same consistency. I remember exactly what it tasted like. Same consistency, same taste as when I was making it a few months ago. Real peanut butter all over the spoon. Can't beat it. Let me get these macros to you so I can enjoy the shit out of this right now. For the way that I did it, and there's so many ways that you can vary this up to make it a different amount of calories. The way that I did it, 435 calories, 55 protein, 37 carb, which a lot of them are net carbs from the Swerve, and then 11 fat. You literally can't beat it. 430 calories, 5 cups of a real tasting Reese's peanut butter milkshake. I would highly suggest you check it out. I'm gonna eat this in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. I'm gonna check back in and we will have our 4th meal. I'll see you then. Okay, bye. It has been about 2.5 hours and we are back for the 4th meal and quite possibly the easiest meal yet. What I have in my hand here are chicken sausages. These specific ones have 80 calories per link, 2 grams of fat, 1 gram of carb, and 13 protein. 80 calories, 13 protein. 160 calories, 26 protein. Absolutely amazing. I will be enjoying all 4 of these. To pair with that, I'm going to use 45 calorie bread. You could use 35 calorie bread, it would make it even less calories. And then we have an assortment of sauces we will go over once the sausages are ready to go, and little additive at the end as well, since I didn't have any Reese's in my peanut butter ice cream. First things first, I want to toast my bread. And toast them however long you want. The longer you toast them, the more moisture that comes out of them, the smaller they get, so the sausage might hang out over the end. But sometimes I don't even toast them. If I'm really in a hurry, I can literally just take them, put the hot sausages on there, and go to town. So simple. While those are toasting, I am going to get a paper towel, get it wet, and then I wring it out. And then I'm gonna open it up here, cut open our sausages, which are already cooked. They just need to be heated up. Even if you don't have this brand, there's many stores that have maybe a 90 calorie one, 100 calorie one. You can make this to fit your needs. If you only have 400 calories, have 3 instead of 4. If you want a snack, have 2 of these. You could have 2 of these with the bread and everything. You'd be at like 35 grams of protein. I wrap these up, keeps the heat in, makes them heat up faster. I put them in for about a minute 15. Halfway through, I like to flip them over so the heat is all distributed evenly, and we're almost ready to eat. It's absolutely incredible, honestly. All right, 30 seconds down. Flip. Our first 2 slices of bread are ready. We'll put our other 2 slices in. Usually I will wait to hear one of these pop. I don't want all the moisture to escape, but one of them popping makes me know that they're for sure done and completely heated up. So this time it took about a minute 20. You know, every microwave is different, but between a minute and a minute 30, and they're fully hot and ready to go. I mean, you could see the steam coming from them. Usually I don't like fat-free cheese that much. The Borden fat-free singles are pretty damn good though for being fat-free. Velveeta is better for only about 5 or 10 extra calories, but these were at the store and on sale, and so I decided to grab these. So I'm gonna break a slice in half, and you got 2 of them for 30 calories. And these are ready to go. Like, it's incredible how fast this comes together. Put one on here, and then I'm gonna have 2 without cheese. And I kinda curl up the bread so I could try to fit them all. And so I can melt the cheese a little bit. I'm gonna put these in for another about 15 seconds in the microwave, top, and we're ready to eat. I've used many condiments on this, but my go-tos are ketchup, no sugar added, so it's only 10 calories a tablespoon. So I'm gonna do one of them with the cheese, one of them without the cheese. Then I like heat, so I'm gonna put some sriracha on there. And I like mustard, but I don't like it that much. So only one of these I'm gonna add mustard to. Lastly, Sweet Baby Ray's, no sugar added. Absolute game changer when I figured out that these were a thing. I've been waiting for Sweet Baby Ray's to catch up and start with the no sugar added stuff since G. Hughes is so popular. And this is way better than G. Hughes. For the amount that I put ketchup on, it's actually less calories than the ketchup is. It's about 7.5 calories per tablespoon versus 10. So this is an absolute game changer. Do it however you want though. This is a full meal. If I really wanna go hard, usually I'll leave the cheese off and I'll have a bag of spinach and maybe some tomato with some fat-free dressing. You could really mix and match. You want 2 of these and a bag of spinach or a salad, go ahead. You want 3 of these and I don't know, the strawberries like we had earlier, you can do that. This is so interchangeable and such a good and easy meal. Let me tell you, all in, condiments, cheese, bread, and 4 sausages, 573 calories, 65 grams of protein, 56 carbs, and 10 fat. Like I said earlier, when we had the 22 grams of protein in one of our meals for the protein bar, and probably there's like a gram or two in the strawberries, we can make it up later. 65 in this meal, and in our post-workout milkshake, 55. We're almost at 170 or 180 grams of protein, and we still have another meal left. I still have about 600 calories to go. We're about that 1700 calorie mark. So I got something special in the works here, and we will be back in a few hours. I'll see you then. And we are back for our 5th and final meal, which is by far the best tasting meal that we will have so far, besides maybe the ice cream. But this one is almost perfected and ready to come onto the channel. But I wanted to give you guys a sneak peek. I will say that I did cheat a little bit. Yesterday when I prepped dough, I made 4 doughs. But this is for me to teach you that you shouldn't be afraid of dough. And when you prep multiple doughs at the same time, not only can you have the dough that you prepped that day, when you store it, you can store it for up to a week. So this was sitting in the fridge. All I had to do was take it out of the fridge and let it sit for 45 minutes. And as you can see, we are nice and puffed up and ready to go. And I have my sauce ready. I always have a marinara sauce prepped and ready. This stuff lasts in the fridge forever, and I will teach you how to do all this stuff when the recipe goes up. So if you want to make sure that you see this recipe, subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell, because I always do live premieres for all of my videos as well. Really quickly, I did want to comment on my hunger today. I really wasn't hungry. Yesterday I did eat at almost maintenance calories. I ate about 2,800 calories. I'm guessing my maintenance is right around 3,000. So I did have a good amount of food yesterday, and that could be why I feel so good today throughout the entire day, when really I didn't eat too much up until a few hours ago. However, that's the thing with eating. You don't have to be in a deficit every single day. It's at the end of the week, end of the month, end of the year, are you in a deficit? And that will determine if you lost weight in that period of time, whether it be a week, a month, or a year. Really doesn't matter as long as I feel good. And guys, I feel absolutely great, and I'm eating everything that I want. Like, we're about to have a pizza pot pie, for damn sakes. This will be all ready to be put into the oven in, I'm guessing, 10 minutes. We'll time it right here on the channel. It is currently 1:50. I'm going to add 2 minutes on my time because I already weighed out the cheese. The cheese doesn't even take 2 minutes to weigh out, but I will add that onto my total prep time because I want to show you how easy this comes together as long as you have a dough already prepped and a sauce that'll sit in the fridge for weeks and stay good. So we're gonna start by putting a very, very light spray of whatever oil spray you want to use, and we rub this around here. This is actually a quote-unquote pizza made famous by Chicago's pizza oven grinders. We're gonna take our cheese, and it's gonna be layered here. I can't tell you how much of each cheese because I'm using multiple cheeses, but it will be here on the channel within the next couple weeks because I'm not done with the recipe. I'm still testing different amounts of weights, different amounts of calories, and seeing what tastes best for the least amount of calories. Now I'm still experimenting with toppings, and this is my, I think, 5th attempt here. Yesterday, for the 4th attempt, I tried it with green pepper and it was absolutely fabulous. So you know I'm gonna run that back again. And we're gonna put in our sauce right into the bowl. And I'm gonna try and put everything that I've used in this video in the description below. If you use any of the Amazon links and buy anything, it does help me and support me on the channel. However, it doesn't cost you any extra whatsoever. And I have been using almost all of these products for months and really enjoy them. And this is probably the most time-consuming part, just shaping your crust. And I'm sure I'll get better at this, but it's been so long since I made that Adam Ragusa pan pizza anabolic that you lose your touch when you don't use it for a while. You know, you use it, don't use it, you lose it. Lose it if you don't use it. You know what I'm saying. This is one of the most excited I've been for a recipe though in a long time because This is like a Chicago classic. This actually comes from the city that I was born and raised in. So again, with all recipes, I put, you know, my toughest work in that I can to make it as good as possible, but there's always something about doing something that's from your hometown to make sure you do it the right way. Literally ready to go in the oven. And right now it is 1:59. We add 2 minutes, that would be 2:01, and I started at 1:50. We're talking 11 minutes from start to finish to prep this if you already have a dough made. Don't be afraid of pizza dough. I'm telling you, it is not that bad, especially after you do it once or twice. I'm gonna throw this in the oven right now, and I will be back to show you the final product and let you know what the calories are for this approximately. And I will also go over the final total of calories for the day along with the rest of the macros, and you will see just how easy it is to follow this diet even when you don't have time to cook anything. Pizzas are done. Get ready. This is some exciting stuff, honestly. Well, it gets me going at least. Maybe not you. But I feel like if you watch my channel, it'd probably get you going too. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. I hope you're ready. The best part about it is we have one for baby girl too, and we get to do this all over again. Ooh. 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 Oh. You're gonna freaking love this. If you didn't make the first pizza, you definitely were gonna have to make this one. So this is iteration number 5. Mine is more watery here because I have the green peppers, and the green peppers are gonna leak some moisture. Hers is a little more firm, but as you could already see, super melty cheese, fresh. I don't know if you can see the steam on camera. Just absolutely beautiful. Expect this in the next couple weeks here, guys. The dough daddy doesn't just mean cookie dough. It also means pizza dough. This weighs almost a full pound. The full pound one at Chicago Oven Grinders costs $30. This will cost you like, I don't know, $2, $2.50. So for almost a pound of pizza, we get, and this is not the final calories, I'm gonna keep adjusting and I'm gonna keep testing, but right now what we're looking at is 625 calories, 48 protein, 71 carb, 18 fat. I understand that the calories are a little bit higher than the protein should be, but we're talking about pizza. You're not gonna get it there unless you substitute a bunch of shit and you don't make it taste nearly as good. And for the day, I am at 2,315 calories. I went 15 calories over, oh well. 234 protein, 252 carb, 53 fat, and 36 grams of fiber. I've met my fiber goals, I've met my protein goals, and I've met my calorie goals, and I'm in a 700 calorie deficit, and that would equal a pound of fat a week. If you haven't hopped on the anabolic diet, what are you waiting for? It is definitely worth a try. You can see that even if you don't have a lot of time to cook, you can make 5 good meals, filling meals throughout the entire day and stay on track. And then you could throw these in when you don't have time for one of those meals, and for the other times that you can have some time to cook, you can cook other things. There are so many recipes that I make, Ethan makes, Josh Iron Musket makes. There are literally recipes all over the place. Obviously Remington, obviously Greg. There's so many that if you haven't tried it, you should. Thank you for watching. If there's another full day of eating idea, because this one I thought would be a cool idea. If you agree or disagree, let me know, but also let me know if there's another idea you have for a full day of eating that you would like to see. I'm still gonna do a day 2 of Power 13 cookbook full day of eating, but other than that, don't really have anything on the horizon. So let me know, and until next time, I will see you in that next one. Deuces.